And that's it. That's all they're going to tell you about this situation that happened this year, February the 7th, 2025, in Bryan, Texas, where this Neanderthal, and there you see him right there, 29-year-old Brandon Dickerson, killed his quote unquote common law wife, Alexis Walls. And since they didn't show you her picture, I am going to show you her picture here. That is our dear deceased young black sister, who was the mother of Dickerson's 18-month-old child. There you see her. I guess that is, doing much happier times. And here's another photo of the two odd couple, I would say. Um, and I think it's definitely strange that they don't show the picture of this black woman who was the victim of a heinous crime. That article said that, he had killed her after an argument, but it was relayed in other articles that he had shot her 15 times after alleging or suspecting that she was cheating on him. And he shot her in front of their 18-month-old child. Now, a lot of people are going to look at this and point out the fact that, white black women should not be with white men because of things like this. Now, we saw the story last year where the man killed this, military wife on her like 40th birthday, something like that. And, he spit on her and he stomped her out and, just did all sorts of heinous things because she didn't want him touching her. Now, once again, I don't know the particular dynamics. This story is very vague. However, I will say that, sometimes as evidenced by these things, just because someone is with you, just because someone is sleeping with you, does not necessarily mean that they respect you, that they think you are on even keel with them, that they treat you as humane as they should be. Remember, a lot of white male slave owners uh, slept with their black female slaves. But when they got out of the line, they still whipped them. They still sold their babies. They still did everything. So be careful thinking that because someone is sexually involved with you, that they really love you. Now, I'm not saying that there are not relationships out there like that. I'm pretty sure there are, and some genuine people, but that power dynamic, still, kind of lives on in today's society, where evidently this man felt that, okay, if you're cheating on me, you have no right to cheat on me. I am a good, wholesome, cowboy hat wearing, butt buckle, boot wearing white boy from Texas. How dare you cheat on me? And then that's, evidently when this thing happened. Now, I'm going to show you this other article. Now, this other article, once again, doesn't give the young lady any space in the article. Maybe I don't even think this one says her name. But this one also focuses on, the domestic violence aspect of it. Just watch this video as well.
We have been closely following a fatal shooting that happened early this morning. News 3's Dylan Chris Watkes spoke with Bryan police.
Just before 1 a.m. Friday, Bryan police took a 911 domestic violence call on East 18th. Arrest reports show Brandon Dickerson told investigators he got into an argument with his partner. Police say the argument escalated and got physical and ended with Dickerson shooting the mother of his child 15 times. He then called 911 and confessed to the murder. When police arrived, they found Dickerson laying in the street on his stomach.
So he was arrested for murder and transported to the county jail last night, or early this morning.
The couple share an 18-month-old son who was in the house when the shooting happened.
The child that was inside the home was not injured.
In Bryan, Dylan Chris Watkes, News 3.
And see, there you see they focused on the domestic violence aspect, where they got a call saying that, a domestic violence call came in and they had got into an argument. And once again, it had gotten physical. I doubt, that is what happened. Man probably came in and, whatever the case may be, went through a phone, some guy called, or he just may have been insecure and, took it out on this black woman. So this is once again another cautionary tale. We seen the story out. I forgot what that was. It might have been in Texas as well, where the white girl killed her black boyfriend and said, "Okay, well, I was cleaning the gun and it was an accident," and that was found out to be not true. Of course, once again, that man who killed his army wife, and if you guys remember, a few years back, one of the Seattle Seahawks football player, a big white Neanderthal lineman, told his black girl to bow down to him and worship him or something like that. And when she didn't, he began to beat her almost unconsciously, almost killed a young girl. And there was nothing, there was no national news. I think he's still playing football right now. And so, and then they went to the mental health aspect. He didn't take his medicine that day. And, he has been going to anger management counseling. And so what about the pure hatred? That's why I think that neither of these articles showed our dear sister. They didn't give her a play, as they say. And I'm going to show her again here. They didn't give her any recognition. How often do you see stories like this where the victim doesn't even get a photo op in the article? And that's a testament, once again, of how little they think of our people, I guess. I don't see why they would not give her, even a semblance of honor and respect and tribute in either one of these news stories. So we're going to keep an eye on this. Now, mind you, he got a $250,000 bond. Mind you, this is in Texas. I don't know how far Bryan is away from where the Carmelo Anthony incident took place. But remember, Carmelo got a $100,000 bond, for mistakenly or defending himself allegedly against two attackers. Now, this man called immediately, said, "Hey, I just shot my wife 15 times," and he gets a $250,000 bond, which is more evidence of the double standard scales of justice, the miscalculated scales, the miscalibrated scales of justice in America. But y'all let me know what y'all think about this in the comments. You see the number 919-587-7782. Rest in peace to the young sister, and as always, peace and blessings.